That's quite enough exposure for me for 1 year. No, it's been an awesome experience. The calendar has been great. So far, it has kicked off with a huge bang. All the best of luck to the gents in the calendar. It's a great group of guys. I think this year is going to be a spectacular one for guys in our industry. Likewise, guys in the South African sporting industry, we have had a phenomenal sporting year. Some highs, some lows. Francois Hougaard is in the studio. He has very kindly offered to have a very early morning on your off time. What are you doing at the moment? Relaxing by the looks of things on Twitter, doing a lot of boating, having a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, we just finished our off-season camp about 2 days ago, and yeah, I came down to Cape Town to come relax a bit till I think the 8th of Jan, and then we start again from scratch and all over again. So
it's been an unbelievable year for South Africa. If we branch out from rugby, of course, we kicked off in fine style with the Olympics. What was that like, being a national sportsman yourself, seeing the country represented to that degree? We've never had that kind of showing before.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. It's always, being in the industry, it's always good seeing other guys also do well, and you kind of know the feeling of victory and a bit of success, and yeah, it's just awesome to see South Africa doing so well.
When you look back over the last year, personally, is it a successful year? Clearly, you've learned a huge amount. You've had to grow a lot as a player, as an individual. Where do you find yourself now at the end of 2012?
In a way, it's kind of a success. I haven't played, a lot of Scrumhalf. I've played a lot of wing, and there's been a lot of words about that, but I'm trying to settle myself into a position now in this year coming, and hopefully I'll play better. I can settle in and become a better player as focusing on one position.
Well, you've had a massive impact regardless, and you, I think, are the kind of player that gets your opposition thinking about a lot of things that ordinarily they wouldn't. Are you included in that decision-making process? Is this something that you want for yourself as a player, to play at the wing, to play? Where would you ideally like to be?
I would ideally like to play on Scrumhalf. Like I said, for me, it's not nice to play in a guy like Luwazi's position, because I know he's such a great player, and it's, seeing the guy sitting on the bench or not even on the bench is not nice, because he's a specialised wing, and I actually want to play Scrumhalf. But if you get, I got the opportunity to play there, and you have to make the most of it. And yeah, I would support someone that plays above me 100%, because he deserves it, and if he gets the chance, then he's going to grab it with both hands.
Well, that was kind of the story of the Springboks. You all had to just, pick yourselves up and do it. Very little time when the camp was first brought together 2 tours ago. I mean, a couple of weeks literally to find your feet, to gel with the other players. What's that been like, growing the squad? Because it is a very new-look squad.
Yeah, and against the England series that they came to South Africa, I think we did pretty well, and even after that, a lot of people said, we suck and all that stuff, but I think we had a week to prepare for everything, and it's not as easy as people think it is, because it's a bunch of new players, there's a lot of new faces in the squad. It's quite a young team and squad, and to just go perform against the quality side isn't easy, and after that I think we did pretty well. Coming from 4th in the world to 2nd it doesn't happen every day, so I think this year was quite a success in the internationals.
Yeah, a lot of growth, clearly, and that squad seems to be playing for each other now, which is a good sign. If we look at the kinds of players that play for each other, that have created the spirit, Eben Etzebeth, youngster from Western Province, has had a phenomenal year, but he's not the only one. There are a lot of youngsters coming through now.
Yeah, I think, yes, especially him, and like you say, there's a lot of the young guys, but, such great talents, and the guys are, already 15 tests, and they're only 20, 21 years old. I think they're going to go a long way if they look after themselves and look after their careers. They can go a very long way and, be one of the greats of the game.
Then lastly, your message to your fans for 2012 from a sporting perspective, before we put you back into the kitchen again. What do you want out of your next season? What do you want the fans to know? I think I'm going to try and focus on, like I said, try and focus on one thing, and one of my goals is to be the best Scrumhalf in the world. I don't know if it is going to happen next year, but I'm working towards, that's one of my goals, and I am working towards it. And
you know, just enjoying it while you do it, because I think that's one of the most important things. You know, if you don't enjoy it, you know, it's not worth doing it. So yeah, focusing on being the best Scrumhalf and player in the world.
Keep playing exciting rugby. That's all we need from you, my man. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got you around for a little bit longer, but thank you so much. All the best for the new season, bro.
It's awesome to join you guys. Thanks.
All right, we have been spreading a little bit of Christmas cheer across the country, and it's been a really great experience for us, the presenters. Kat had the honour of visiting a children's ward at a hospital and spreading a little bit of that feel-good vibe. Take a look.